Okay guys, this is going to be my review of the $2 Chinese yo-yo. It says the polar lights on it. It's made by, well, I guess designed by some guy named Ji Guang or something. When you look it up, it's just $2, generic. It does no brand, it doesn't say anything. Sometimes you'll see the polar lights. You find this on eBay, at like Amazon, where it's like a $2 yo-yo. Basically just it's a kid's yo-yo with hub stacks, and I just wanted to get it to see if it was worth getting. It's only $2, so it's obviously not going to be something I use, but good yo-yo maybe for if somebody wants to play with a yo-yo of mine and they don't know how to yo-yo. So let's just I just wanted to give it a try. But first off, it actually plays really good for a $2 yo-yo. It sleeps like it's pretty good for a beginner's yo-yo. I haven't done anything to the bearing or anything. I just put a different string on here. The response is good for kids yo. You can learn your basic tricks, their forward pass, around the world, all that junk. But it works good. I mean, you can even teach people how, it doesn't loop that good, but loops alright. But it's good for learning all your basic string tricks. Now, it's not the perfect yo-yo. I would say it's a good beginner's yo-yo. It has hub stacks, which is cool because I've never seen that kids yo-yo or a $2 yo-yo that had hub stacks. So that's kind of cool. It's really cheap feeling. It's like super light, cheap feeling. It's got to be in like around 40 something grams. But overall, I think it's a good kid's yo-yo. You can teach the basic tricks on it. Oh, shit. Didn't work. There we go. Yeah, but I'd say if you just want something in your collection, for kids or something, or people that want to play the yo-yo, don't want to damage it, it's good. But the only thing is, might not be the best yo-yo for kids, just because it's so hard to take apart and put back together. You see, I don't know if you can see in here, but the screws on the outside, and you have to actually pull the yo-yo apart as you unscrew it, which is really inconvenient and kind of a pain in the ass. And then once you get it apart, see, it's really cheap. Like, look at that. So it's got these little plastics. The bearing actually has like a plastic. The part that holds all the balls together is actually plastic, which is really weird. But it doesn't spin that bad. It actually spins alright. But still, that's not ever really a good sign of something. But yeah, you see, okay, now to put it back together, this is the big pain in the ass part. You got to make sure the screw's all in one side and that you don't drop anything, like right there. Okay, so that's already a pain in the ass, where your average kid or whatever, I don't think would be able to just take this apart and do. So I guess it's a good yo-yo if you have it, and you're the one letting people use it, so you can put it back together for them and stuff. But this is really just a huge pain in the ass. Like, look at this. I'm actually trying to do this. I'm not messing up on purpose for the video. So I'm gonna try. You got to get it started. Okay, that's the hardest freaking part, because the hub stack moves, and then you can't move the screw. Okay, but there's little grooves in the yo-yo, so you got to get the side that's in and start turning that one while you hold the other one. Okay, now that it's going, now I can just pull it apart and screw it. But still, even there, it's not. Okay, there, now finally I got it back together. Okay, so that's the biggest downside to the yo-yo. Other than that, I'd say it plays a lot like a Fast 201. It's got starburst response. It's pretty light. So I'd say this is probably one of the best kids yo-yos. I'd say the Fast 201 is still better for beginners and when you're first learning and stuff, because it's so easy to take apart and put together. There's a little too much vibration here, but honestly, for when you're first starting, that doesn't really matter, But yeah, I mean, I'd say, because it's only $2, I'd give it 4 stars. If it was easier to take apart, I'd say this is the perfect cheap, crappy $2 yo-yo to let people use. But I'd give it, 4 stars instead of 5. I'd say the Fast 201 is still a little better of a beginners/kids yo-yo. All right, thanks. Bye.